JBs Workshop, Thursday, JiveBiscuit. With Reggie, the girl favorite skate coach. You want to learn the best coach, skate with the best. That's it.
These are the JBs.
Drop that bitch.
JB Assassins. It's the JB Assassin. Yes, man.
Shout out to Red Bull, USA.
This is a demo track. Word.
Monte on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track. Monte on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track. Monte on the track, on the track, on the track.
Don't move. Stay right there. Please let me in. Don't move. Stay right there. Please let me in. I wanna lick you, baby, kiss you, love you, touch you, baby.
Monte on the track, on the track, on the track.
I'm not a little wet girl, make me sweat until I get all ready. You feel so good, give it all to me.
Monte on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey yo, it's your girl Shauna, first female representative of disturbing the peace. Right now, turn your radios up, listening real hard. You're listening to my main man T-Rail, doing it like the AJT real. Turn them things up.
This room. I'm done. No more.
It's your boy T-Rail.
What's going on, everybody? We have the man, the myth, the legend. If you're a JB skater and you don't know who this man is sitting right next to me, you have to do your history. But I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. Tell everybody your name, tell everybody where you're from. If you want to tell them how old you are, you can too.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy D-Breez, the one and only. You don't know, I'm from Chicago. I'm one of Chicago's, what's the word for it? Longtime JB skaters. I'm one of the people that did the shaking and moving and made some of the impact that we have right now on the national scene at the national party. But just a humble guy from Chicago that just jumped out here to share some skating with the rest of the world. That's all.
Nah, for sure. Breeze, do you currently represent a group? Are you in a group? You have a group that you're putting on for? Let the people know, man, if you have one.
Well, for those that don't know, I'm the founder and co-founder, sort of JB Elite. It started out as 4 of us, myself, Tito, Mel, Kizo Kane, that everybody knows from his music. And we decided to go out to a skate party back in 2002, St. Louis. We didn't know much about the skate parties like that. We knew about when they used to come to Chicago for Vanessa's party. We knew about that, but we hadn't traveled out. We were at those parties. We had a good time at those parties. But when people used to say, man, you should come to our city, we were like, no, I'm not interested. In 2002, we changed that. We finally went out, St. Louis, and I had a vision, and I shared that vision with those guys about what we could honestly do with skating. And they went ahead and said, hey, let's give it a try. So we ended up doing it, and then the 4 of us ended up becoming JB Elite. So that's why I say founder, co-founder, because we did it together. But yeah, I was sort of the brainchild, and I was the one that led the push. And those guys just said, hey, we with you, bro. But JB Elite, it's a few of us in the building this weekend and representing that job. We've been doing our thing for a long time, man. We had 23 years now. We friends from the 90s. And then in 2002, we just made something official and made a movement after that.
So the next question I have for you, Breeze. So a lot of times we have, I don't know if it's still going on now, but it used to be when we would have issues with the old school and the new school, and new school saying the old school don't want to help them, the old school saying new school don't want to listen, the music, all in the way. So, just a lot of different things. You being one of the originators, how do you feel about just the JB community and the way that it has grown? Like, how does it make you feel to just see the newer skaters, the moves that these guys are pulling off versus what you guys are doing now back then, and the complexity and just the way they're constantly pushing the envelope?
Well, tough question. Number one, I'll say I enjoy it because my big push was to make it grow. Anybody from back then would tell you, Breeze was the one out there trying to get other people to embrace it, not just look at it like, oh man, that's dope. I like what y'all do. That's cool. But I wanted other people to look at it like, man, I'm gonna learn that. That's cold. So I was with it. I was the one that used to invite people that was learning out on our roll calls. People got mad at me for doing it, but I knew what I was doing. I'm embracing people that's trying to be a part of this, and I'm helping to build those people in this culture. So back then when we came out, old school was what it was, right? And that's great. We did what we did from what we knew at a particular time. But nothing stays the same. Unfortunately, music doesn't stay the same. So you can't expect these skate styles of movement to stay the same. It's not possible. You're gonna always have evolution. You're gonna always have some new ideas. Whether you like those ideas or not, it's going to happen. So I'm one of the people that was willing to accept that things are gonna change. Even with me, I grew up learning this in the 70s, 80s, and in the 90s. What we did with it in the 90s was a little different than what they did in the 70s and 80s. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And then you just start having ideas, more things you could do. JB is so, I tell people it's one of the most versatile styles out there. There's so much we can do with it and still keep it JB. That's the thing. I just want to keep it JB for me. We got a lot of people that hybrid, they learn other styles, they blend it together, and that's cool for whatever they're trying to do with skate for them. You can't dictate, what somebody's doing for them. But do I like what I see? It's a lot that I do see. It's a lot that I like that I do see, because it's starting to go places that we couldn't take it. And believe me, I tried. I had Super Bowl dreams back in 2002, NBA Finals. I had all that. We did a concert, one of R. Kelly's Springfest concerts in Chicago that WGCI put on. We opened, 20,000 people. We on the stage. I had the big dreams, but we didn't have the opportunity. Now is the time. And guess what? Now the world, do they want to see me skate? Maybe. But are they interested in what they're seeing right now? They are. If that's what it's got to be, then that's what it's got to be. I'm just glad that the culture is out here moving. So I've always been one for helping our community grow, skating as a whole, JV especially. And then because when we can make it grow and make it move, we can create more opportunities like Super Bowl performances. I did a movie, I did a commercial. We can get more movies, more commercials, so that the goal I want is for skaters to be able to do this skating as a living. I want you to be able to just skate, not even have to go do a 9 to 5. You should be able to skate and have a contract with some company that they're gonna pay you $50,000, $80,000, $150,000, $1 million contest. That's the goal. You know why? Skateboarders got it. Why we don't have it? It's not jealousy, it's like it's a sport. They were able to progress their sport into $1 million competition. Some of those guys are millionaires and they're not even 20.
So why can't we have that?
Why can't we? It's about us understanding what we need to do to get it there. Recognizing that it's an art, but it's also a sport. And when it's a sport, it's a certain way you gotta handle it. It's gotta be viable for these other companies to invest in. But once you do that, it's fine. We have everything that companies want. We got products, we got apparel, we got skills, talent, we got music that we make, we got everything that they want. It's just about getting them to believe that this is something they can invest in. Once we can get them in there, we're good. Then all of you really good skaters, all you have to do is skate for your life. You can go be in the Olympics in a skating competition in the Olympics. Watch if we can ever make this stuff happen. Goal is realized.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Y'all working it out? Hey, look, in this workshop, we don't quit. All right? Ain't no such thing as quitting here. Figure it out. All right? Take your time. Real quick. Let me get Steps and Tim out here real quick. Steps, Twin Towers, Tim. Let me get them real quick. Y'all put your hands together one time for Steps, Tim, represent the Twin Towers, JB Elite one time, Chicago's own legends. Alright? I'm talking multi-adrenaline award winning, couple, fast, group, solo, they won it. So much love to my brothers. I've learned a lot from them over the years. And shout out to JB Elite one time in the building. Shout out to the legendary D-Breez in the house. Shout out to everybody here kicking. Definitely wanted to make sure I gave them a shout out for being in the building. The only person in this building who should be live is Malik for JB Skate Chicago. If you want your people to see it, send it to the next page. Say, hey, look, Malik's going live. Get them all in there, all right? During this portion of the competition, he is the only person that is allowed to go live. So if you're looking to see it or you want to send it to your friends, your family, anybody else, send them all to JiveBiscuit Chicago. Coming up first, where my ladies at one time? Where the ladies in the building one time?
JiveBiscuit Chicago. Monte on the track. Monte on the track.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeff. Welcome to JiveBiscuit 2025. All right, we have one of the competitors here for the competition today. Why don't you go ahead, bro, introduce yourself, tell everybody your name, and tell everybody how old you are.
I bet. What's up, y'all? It's Dave. You know what I'm saying? I'm 21. I'm from Louisiana, but I live in Houston, and I'm putting on for both cities. But yeah, I'm Dave, and I want to say that too, though. A lot of y'all be pronouncing my name a little wrong. I don't be tripping for real, but sometimes it be like, how hard is it to say Dave? But I don't be mad for real. Like him right here. He be calling me dog and all types of stuff. Him and the whole Florida call me dog. So I done got used to it and everything, but let's try to say Dave a little more.
Sir, I'm Don Bullock. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm 31 years old.
I'm Mike. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. You know, the origin state of the style. I'm 19. I'll be 20 this year. So youngest doing it right now a little bit.
I'm Moose. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 31 years old.
So Don, right now, are you currently in a group or are you searching for a group? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm actually currently part of JB Elite Chicago. Shout out to JB Elite. Yeah, I've been a part of the group since last year now, so yeah.
Nah, I ain't in no groups.
All right.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not in the group no more.
Okay.
Currently in the group representing JB Legacy, Chicago's very own, Linwood's very own.
Okay, all right. How do you feel about the other competitors that's in your competition right now? Who do you feel is going to be like your hardest competition?
I'd say everybody gonna be a tough opponent. I ain't really gonna say who's gonna be the hardest, but may the best win. That's really all it is.
Considering that this is your first actual JV competition, were you a little nervous coming into the competition, or was you kind of just like, hey man, I'm just gonna go out here, I wanna have fun, I'm just gonna make it do what it do?
As of right now, I'm nervous, but it's like an excitement nervous. Like, then I've been wanting to experience something like this for the longest. I done had dreams about doing something like this. Then now I'm doing it out of town, like in Sparkles in Atlanta, against some good people. Putting on for Jive, putting on for Houston, all that's just, it's crazy.
I mean, of course. I mean, they are great skaters. So definitely, I'm saying, admire them and the work that they do. Because I know the work that I put in, so I know they're doing the same thing. And, you know what I'm saying? I can't help but to admire that. But as far as somebody, nah, not really, honestly, man. I'm going full throttle, you know?
Okay.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's me against myself.
My man feeling.
I'm excited to go against all of them for sure. There's a lot of solid hitters up in this competition represented from all over Florida, Memphis, North Carolina, everywhere. A bunch of tough competitors for sure. I know I gotta be on my A game for real.
Hey, Mike fire, so it's like you gonna have to bring that energy when you're going against him. So actually, hey, but everybody's talented though. Like everybody that's competing, they're really talented. I'm gonna enjoy just being able to skate with them and just have fun with it. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Having fun. So
initially, when you came into the JV style, did you know what type of JV skater you wanted to be? Whether you want to be like more of a new school or old school, or did it kind of just start to develop over time?
I ain't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to be able to do all of it.
Okay.
But as time come, I wanted to have like each generation of the style, from smooth to the middle school to the middle school footwork, like just all components of it.
Absolutely, man. A lot of these moves, definitely pivots, like you said. It's really the foundational moves though, bro, because it's an illusion when you watch it. It look like it's a certain way, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's way different when somebody teaching you.
I will tell you, bro, when I first was learning like the short step and the long step, I was like, oh man, should do simple.
Right.
When I looked at myself doing it versus how I was looking, I was like, yo, it does not look like that.
Telling you,
so I definitely get it.
Right.
I definitely understand that part.
They got that camera on me, but I appreciate everybody for coming. Shout out to Reggie for doing an amazing job with These Are The JBs Workshop. Shout out to Malik, JB Chicago. Shout out to D-Breez, my brother, I don't even know where Jeremy but is. Shout out to him too.
Feeling tonight, man.
I'm feeling great, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you ready?
Rock out.
Rock out? Hey, you gonna do your thing? You know what time it is, man. JB Legacy very own. Yes, sir.
W's in the chat, man.
Will, they say W Will.
W Will's in the chat, man. This nigga did a backflip and a front flip. Who the fuck's eating that shit?
Hey man, sponsor me.
Hold on, hey.
Sponsor me.
Man, what you finna get into?
Hey, man, you know. Hey,
turn
you
up.
gotta put on the show, baby.
You already know what time it is, man.
You already know, baby.
Yes, sir.
You gonna take it home, right? Yeah. Bring that bitch to the crib, bring that bitch back to H-Town. Yeah. You gotta turn us up, right? All right, bet, Brody.
Online. And everybody that you see right here, all of my instructors right here, they have also been the judges. And these will be the judges for this competition. So over the course of the last 6 weeks, all of your instructors have been judging this competition, utilizing their expertise to give us the best decision. All right? So we got 4 semifinalists here.
Turn up tonight. Yeah.
Just go to all 4 corners.
First semifinalists, y'all give it up for Lil Mike. Chicago, one time, JB Legacy. What's happening? Semifinalist number 2, representing JB Elite. Y'all give it up for John. Raleigh, North Carolina. Third semifinalist, y'all give it up, ATL's own. Move! What's happening? Representing the Big TX one time. Give it up for Dave, y'all.
Shot Pro style. Shot Pro style. Let's do this Shot Pro style. Shot Pro style.
Miss Neek on the track. Miss Neek on the track.
And my last question for you, bro. On your JB journey, what issues did you face? Did you have any issues with any type of move in particular or anything where you just like, damn, man, this move is a little harder than I thought it would be? Like, what type of issues did you face?
Only issue I say I faced probably was sometimes you might feel more confident the other days. So like you might want to hit a certain move, but it ain't really clicking right now. So the next day you might hit it. So you just gotta really build that confidence up to where you just like you know you're gonna do it. When you hit the move, don't even think like, oh, I'm about to fall or anything like that.
Okay.
Hey, I gravitated more towards the middle school era of technicality, how technical and how complex their moves were at that time, at the era of the style itself. It's unmatched. Like people like DJ the Assassin or any of the Wrist Boys, you can name any of them. The way their creativity was, their complexity, diversity, like one of one for you can't even
most definitely
find it again.
Shout out to the Rich Boys, man.
Oh yeah,
but
for sure.
That's all the time we have for Lil Mike, man. He got to get ready for his competition.
Yep. ready to bring some home.
Luck to you, bro.
Appreciate it. Much love,
I know
man.
you got that pressure on your back, man. But
I'm gonna shake it off.
You gonna do your thing.
I'm gonna shake it off.
Get out there and have fun, man.
Always. Much love, man. Appreciate it.
Wow, that's a great question, bro. I would say middle school, old school was more in my taste, honestly, just because of the smoothness, like I said, the swagger, the charisma that they have. So that's what I drew more towards. And then, of course, like some of my favorite skaters, they were middle school. So yeah, man, I just wanted, I feel like I fit more in that instead of like new school, going fast, 90 miles per hour. I can't. Yeah, I'm a little old. I'm 31, so I mean, it's like I can't really do a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? But I can do it, of course, but not too much of it.
Are there any type of specific songs that you gravitate to, or any specific producer that you're like, all right, yeah, when this producer comes on, like, yo, I'm about to take it up?
Glad you asked that question. Chapo Style, man, shout out to him.
Okay.
My favorite producer from day one. Like, he different, I'm telling you.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Started, you know, New York, New Jersey was that style I went into, and I really like, you know, tapped it down. But JB is so smooth. That was like one of my really biggest things that I couldn't figure out, like how to come from bouncing all the time to going into being very smooth. I was like, dang, this shit confusing. So even when I thought I was smooth, I was still bouncing.
Still bouncing.
So, and shout out to Kali, because Kali was the one who used to like teach me on the phone. Like,
oh, shout out to Kali, man. I talk to Kali all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out.
I would call her, be like, hey, bro, is that video right? Like, I see her video, she be like, nah, you still bouncing, bro. Like, you still moving your arms. I'm like, damn, okay, cool.
Nah,
But-
for sure. Shout out to Kali and
Yeah,
my girl Joe, man.
Yeah, Joe.
I actually had talks with them with just catching the beat and stuff, or just the JB style, man. Shout out to both of them, man. A question that's very specific to you. Every time this track comes on, I think everybody is well aware of what this track is. How did this track become like a Lil Mike anthem, to where as soon as this track comes on, everybody starts looking for Lil Mike?
Okay, it wasn't my fault.
Making it like, yo, this
It was Malik's
Lil
fault.
Mike.
It was Malik on JiveBiscuit Chicago. He posted a clip in like early 2023, and he put that track over it specifically. And that video did a lot of numbers, reached a lot of people. So since then, people attached the track to my name. And since then, everybody, as soon as it come on, they be like, yeah, we'll like,
That is like a Lil Mike theme song. If you guys don't know Lil Mike, please tell them what the track is that just gives them.
The track itself is Do My Thing by Bryce. If you don't know it, at some point, I'm sure you will hear it on one of my reels or in the rink overall whenever you see me skating. It's definitely the only track that'll get me out of my skin and I start doing something never seen. I don't know.
I just jumped in it. I didn't really know about the new school, old school. I wasn't really paying attention. I just wanted to learn what they was doing. But I skipped the beginning. So I would say to anybody, like, don't skip the beginning, because the old school is where it's at to get to where you're going. So me skipping that, it was hard learning from Twin. Like, I was like, bro, this is not it. Like, even when he doing real smooth stuff, and he would be like, man, it's easy. I'm like, bro, this is not easy. Like, but going back to the old school, it was like harder for me, because I kind of felt like I started like a new school, kind of like middle school type thing. So I was like, dang. But now I would be like, if I could go back and start over again, I would do old school all the way up into where, new school, so I can learn the beginning to the bottom. So
Put your hands together for your judges, your instructors that have taught you today. Passing it on is what it's about. Shout out to all my judges and my instructors that have been doing this for the last 6 weeks. Much love to everybody that's in the center of this floor, who contributed, for giving everything that it is that they got to this. We appreciate y'all. Put your hands together one more time for your judges and for your instructors. All right. We're gonna get this one. All my judges, all my instructors. Okay. I work out.
Huh? 2, 3. We waiting on church to breathe.
You know you're the short guy, man. You ain't got on no skates.
No, I do not.
Let's go. Come get in the picture.
Hey, Charles. I'm gonna take a few. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Much love. Thank you all so much. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. All my instructors. We're gonna set this all great. We're gonna take it home. All my JB skaters worldwide. What's up? Let's go, BC. Turn them up.
will the fantasy.
When was really on?
Now we can I had visions of you. I make believe we're running away to a world of fantasy.
Mike on the track.
What's going on, everybody? I have two people here. I'm gonna have them introduce themselves. I want y'all to tell everybody where y'all from, tell everybody your names, and if you have a group, let everybody know the group that you're representing.
Well, I am Tim, one half of the Twin Towers in the group JB Elite, born and raised in Chicago. That's Mike.
Yeah, I'm Steps, the other half of the Twin Towers, also from Chicago, Illinois, representing JB Elite.
My name Kid. I'm second in command of JB Prodigy, straight out of Rich City, long live Rich City. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, Inglewood to be exact. I'm 32 years old. I've probably been skating JB since I was 18. I've been skating on the floor since I was 3 years old.
All right, I'm Chuck. I'm from Chicago. I'm with Steady Rollin'. To be specific, I'm from the west side of Chicago. Yeah.
So Chuck, how long have you been skating?
Man, I've been skating for a long time. I could think back to maybe skating when I was about 4 or 5. So it's definitely been over 30 years I actually been skating.
Being from Chicago, you start skating as soon as you can walk. So I've been JB skating for 35 years.
What about yourself?
I'll say myself, man, he actually got me into skating right around the age of 16. So it's been since that point all the way up until my current age. So I've been on the wood rolling for about 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah.
Okay. JB Elite is one of the top groups that's ever blessed the JB scene. How did you guys become a part of that elite group?
Well, that's a funny story. Breeze, our president of JB Elite, he actually started to do just national parties. And, my brother Steps here was also doing national parties. So, they kind of already similarly formed a group and they just started to add on.
Yeah.
So, of course, with our skating styles being kind of like similar, it was a perfect match. You know what I'm saying? To just blend us two into the group.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Breeze was on the national scene. My career took me to, a different state. So I would travel on the East Coast and meet up with Breeze. And, at that point, we're talking early 2000s, it was very few JB skaters, on outside of Chicago, outside of Milwaukee, Detroit, St. Louis, places like that. So, me and Breeze just kind of came together, in DC and Richmond, Carolina, and then once Tim started traveling, we just kind of, it was natural, you know what I mean? How we just kind of came together. And, once Breeze started JB Elite, we was like already there. So it just formed organically.
I would have to say I was privileged to learn JB as a kid. Like that's the first style I ever learned. I never learned anything else outside of that.
Okay, I know we talked briefly off camera about it and stuff because I just talked to you in general, but I'm going to ask you on cam, how do you feel about just the way JB has grown and the way like everything has changed, just from the moves that you guys used to do back then to the way people are elevating it now. So even just the competition you just saw, just the dynamic of just how moves are now.
Well, one thing about JB from the standpoint of a Chicago native, it all depends on what generation that you're from. So in my case, JB was in small doses, almost to the point where it was like you only did like maybe 1 or 2 moves because you would have to be an adult set to actually really get more advanced, more versatile. And then it also depends on what side of town you're from. So the way the evolution was based on number 1, how old you were, what skating rinks you went to, and then pretty much just like who you skate with, and to me, what I saw was you made JB for you. Even if you may have did a selection of moves like Bucky Walk, Sissy Strut, short step, long step. You were doing those moves, but you was doing it with your own flavor. What I'm seeing right now, I mean, in 2025, is the evolution of all those moves. They still implement it, but they're done a little different with a little twist. And in some cases, they're done with a different timing because we're dealing with more remixes than just the original tracks. And trust me, we wouldn't have the remixes without the original tracks. So to me, the remixes, they help the evolution, but at the same time, it gives honor to the original songs, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, it's like it's beautiful, you know, because I know what I've seen it come from me first seeing it as a child to seeing it now to seeing it in a space where people didn't respect it and you had to fight for yours or fight to get a song at a certain skating rink, you feel me, when you go OT, to people from out of town gravitating to it and holding it close to them the same way we love it in the city. So for me, it's a big thing, and this shit was so crazy to me, bro. Like,
yeah, this was a
see how many people showed up. Like, that was dope, bro. Like, and see how many people was interested in learning, and how many people even knew me was big for me. Like, damn, like, you know who I am. Like, that's crazy. It's humbling too, though, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So considering that you've been doing this for such a long time, bro, you've been doing this since a child. How do you continue to have the drive to just want to go and get better or improve, or just say, hey man, I want to learn that move right there? Or is it like you just don't want people to be better than you, or is it just fun continuing to learn the craft? Like, how do you just keep that drive?
It's a love. It's a love, an unconditional love that I got for it. Like, with me being from where I'm from and being from the inner city of Chicago, like, I was surrounded by a lot of like negativity and poverty and shit like that. Skating low key, in my opinion, saved my life. It kept me out of the way of a lot of things. So I hold on dear to it than other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I also see it as a means and an avenue to reach out and get other youth to be into something. And it's an art form, like, you know what I'm saying? So in my eyes, like, art run the world. Like, if you can express yourself in any type of way, why not hold on to it and, you feel me, keep on giving back to it? I remember being a kid and asking certain skaters to teach me and they wouldn't, and knowing what that made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? So I said, once I get to a point and I can teach, I'm never gonna turn nobody back. I'm gonna always give out a helping hand because I know what it meant to me when somebody like, come on, learn this with me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the number one thing I will say is hydrating your body. Like, make sure you have the right type of fluids, because you can avoid muscle cramps when you got the right type of fluids. If you don't drink a good amount of water with like electrolytes, I would probably say like having potassium if you're eating right. Overall too, exercising, like try to do cardio. I know some people do squats, deadlifts, things like that. Those things can help, but I can't stress this enough, keep skating. If you keep skating, your body will stay in skate form. It may not be what it was when you were 15, 16, but I know some skaters, Twin, David LaCour, they can do big wheels.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know why? Because they keep doing big wheels.
Keep doing it.
I'm only naming them two. It's a lot of other ones that's in the age bracket that can still do stuff that the new school skaters are doing. But what helps them is they keep skating. Yeah. That's what keeps you in that skate form, keep in skate shape.
Yo, I love the way JB has grown. Being you know, a JB skater, one of you know, not to toot my own horn, but one of the first to bring it to the East Coast. You know, it wasn't getting much love. You know, it wasn't many JB music being played, right? So to see its growth and the way it's evolved to now, right, where we got you know, we got Reggie putting on JB workshops and stuff like that at a national party. Like, that wasn't happening 20 years ago. You know, it was, you know, maybe 5 or 10 of us. So to see the younger generation bring it to this level, you know, I love it, and I'm glad I'm here for it, because, you know, it lets me know that everything that, however much I contributed, it didn't go in vain. You know what I'm saying? These guys are taking it to a whole nother level now, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, I would definitely piggyback off of what he said. Man, it's exciting to see where you guys, the newer generation, are taking it. I love the, I kind of bring it to this analogy of like a blank canvas, and you know, you can create what you want to create on that canvas. And to see that, you know, again, it's being like the love is being shown for JB and the JB style and just the community of how we roll. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. I seen a couple of just shooting stars out there today, just doing their thing. And I'm like, yo, I'm impressed. I'm like, that stuff right there is next level. So, you know, yeah, it's love, man. I love to see it. I love to see it.
No, for sure, man. JB has grown widely across the country and just even international. I mean, we have 2 competitors who are not even from Chicago.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, that's crazy.
That should go to show you how widespread the style has become, man.
Yeah.
I just want to thank all of you guys who just paved the way for all of us to be able to do this style that are not from Chicago.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard for it to just reach these other places. And you know what I'm saying? Now that we have YouTube and Instagram and many different outlets to where we can say, hey, even if we can't afford to go to Chicago and just get out there, because everybody's not able.
Right.
We have to pick up the phone and say, hey, okay, let me look at this. Let me look at this.
Right.
Even so, you have some guys from Chicago who are willing to give lessons over the phone and say, hey, man, listen, I'll record with you, video you, and just teach you, man. So I definitely appreciate all of you guys for everything you guys have done.
Man, hey, that's love. And that just shows that, like, for somebody is willing to like learn it, that shows the love that they have for it. So, you know what I'm saying? So big up to you guys for just wanting to, you know what I'm saying, by any means necessary, you want to get it.
Sure.
You want to get it, whether you can get to Chicago. If you can't, you watching YouTube, you doing a live stream, whatever it is, you getting to it, and man, and y'all creating y'all own wave, man. And I just love to see it, man. I love to see it.
For sure.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, kind of rejuvenating, you know, to see that even during, you know, pandemic, right? People skating outside, people was JBing, you know, in parking lots, you know, and you couldn't stop the movement. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to go in no skating rink. We didn't. We was gonna make it happen. And you know, it's just these guys that are, you know, I don't even know what generation it is, right? Because I think I'm like 20, 25 years older than a lot of the people in here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just seeing them take it to this level, you know, despite all the obstacles, right? It just shows the perseverance and the like you said, the drive and the determination to learn the style, man. And I love it.
No, for sure. Man, I just want to say thank you guys for just sitting down with me, giving me your time, man. That's all the questions I have.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Y'all,
Yeah, appreciate you, bro, man. It's love. Love.
For sure, man. JB Elite, JB Dynasty, man. We signing out.
Thank you. Your second finalist going down tomorrow night. JiveBiscuit 18th annual family reunion. Y'all give it up for ATL Hall.
Thank y'all for tuning in to These Are The JBs JiveBiscuit 2025. It's been such a good time. The workshop was great. The competition energy is high. Man, the Red Bull, shout out to Red Bull for sponsoring the event, man. Shout out to me for being JBK Chicago. Thank y'all for tuning in on my channel. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for everything that y'all been doing. People flying fast, and y'all know I'm gonna get busy soon. So all I'm gonna say is make sure you go to the page. If y'all want to rewatch the recap of everything, it will be on the page. All I can say is just thank you, and I'm very grateful for the position that y'all have this 21 man. And I'm gonna continue showing the JB culture. Once again, JiveBiscuit 2025, These Are The JBs Workshop. We out.